What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. If you're new, welcome too. Before we jump into the video, I just have to take a super quick second to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing, commenting, emailing me, following me on IG. I see everything. I try to respond to everything. One of the videos that I had finally cracked 10K views. The page itself cracked 600 subscribers, so we're going up. And I'm not even posting that often, which is the part that bothers me, but I see everything going. I see the momentum, so I'm going to be coming back stronger, more consistent with the videos, and giving you guys things that are practical and applicable to you specifically. Let's get into the video, the topic of today. We're going to be talking about 4 ways to reduce miscommunication with manufacturers. This applies to all manufacturers, but more specifically overseas manufacturers where you might have a little bit of that language barrier there, and that's always going to make it a little bit tougher. But like I said, you can apply this to anybody that you work with. Number 1 is learning technical design terms, learning what they mean, learning what they look like. This one affects me directly when I'm working with clients, making mock-ups and things like that for people. A lot of the times they can't communicate what they're saying, or they don't know what to search up to show me a picture of what they're talking about. So learning those technical design terms are going to take you a long way. That way when you talk to your manufacturer, you're not saying, yeah, I need that line thing, the line thing that goes on the knee. It's like, it's almost like the fabric's folded. So instead of saying all that, if you know the terms and what they mean and what they do, you could say, hey, manufacturer, I would like darts on the knees. And just that fast, you've eliminated so much miscommunication because you're talking to them in the one language that y'all should be sharing. And of course, I'm going to leave you some resources, so check those down in the description. Number 2, reference photos. I've spoke about this in previous videos, but reference photos are so important. The same way I'm talking about fashion terms and technical design terms, how that's going to be helpful to you, which it will be, because it'll just help you with actually creating the descriptions for them. But reference photos is literally visual. No matter how you're messing up your words, if you can take a picture and draw a circle around a specific detail you want, that's chopping down that miscommunication, because they can see exactly how you would want it to look. And ideally, while you're designing, you probably already been pulling reference photos, so you have it together. You just have to be able to send it to them so that they can understand the same thing you were thinking while coming up with those designs. Number 3 is going to be handling the technical design work domestically. I've also spoke about this one before. You can link up with a tailor, pattern maker, technical designer, graphic designer, somebody that's right in front of you. You can sit, work through all those technical design issues, those aspects of it. You're reducing the miscommunication because you're right there able to explain it to them. You and those people that you hire are taking care of your technical design package. You put together that tech pack, you send it overseas already nice and polished, and ideally, hypothetically, they should be able to put it together to your exact specifications. Now, a quick note, anything you do domestically in the US or most likely in Europe, Canada, wherever you're watching this from, those services are probably going to cost more, but at the end of the day, it's costing you less because there's less mess ups on your bulk orders, less mess ups on your samples, because you're taking care of all that technical design work here at home. And last but not least, number 4 is find manufacturers with specialties. You have to understand that as businesses, these manufacturers overseas, they don't want to turn down money. So if you ask them, can you make this? They're going to say yes, but actually take the time to look at what they make. If you want to make denim, jeans, it's probably best to go to somebody that specializes specifically in making jeans. A lot of miscommunication comes in play when you're asking somebody that only knows how to make hoodies and t-shirts to make jeans, because they don't know the minor details that goes into making jeans look like jeans. And the reason I use that as a specific example is because anybody that's made clothes, or even if you just know clothes and see clothes, Jeans made by somebody that knows how to do it looks completely different than somebody that doesn't know how to do it. It's like an X factor. It's like this invisible thing. You just know something's off. It's something about how the seams come together. It's just unexplainable, but that's my example right there. Even me lately, for my own brand, I've been making these cycling shirts with a manufacturer that makes cycling shirts. And I haven't had one hiccup. Like, if there's something that just needs to be explained about, like how I want a color to look, or oh no, I want this graphic this big or something. It's just very simple details that need to be changed. But for the most part, everything's already ironed out because this is what they do. They are a cycling manufacturer. So yeah, consider that, taking the time to find people that specialize in the item that you're trying to make. There is no problem with having multiple manufacturers. Most big brands do. They have people overseas, they have people domestically, they have people that only make socks, they have people that only make the jeans. It's perfectly fine. So that's all I have for you today. 4 ways to reduce miscommunication with your manufacturers. If you have a question, a comment, go ahead and drop it down below. Follow me on IG, and of course subscribe here so that you don't miss the content whenever I finally decide to put it out. Once again, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time.